What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And Spider-Man dropped yesterday, the raid dropped yesterday. We got the new video game updates and all that, the gear system and the shipments and all that stuff, man. And a lot of old shit that we also had with the game, man. Guys, what's up, man? How y'all doing today? Welcome back. And I'm gonna be real with you. The raid was fun. The raid was the high spot of this whole update. I'm gonna go ahead and get that out the way right now. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fact that we had to, it required more than just running in there and punching shit and hitting shit and all that. I enjoyed the fact that you had to figure things out and whatnot. I enjoyed the fact that I had to shut down a bunch of randoms who thought they knew better and take the lead of the situation and get us through that damn raid. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, we got through it. So consider that a world's first, and that's right, I'm using the quotation marks for all you world's first motherfuckers out there, like y'all was the first ones, that's the first and only ones that was gonna get it done. Take that shit, shove it, nigga. Anyway, yeah, the raid was the highlight of the whole deal. I say that that's probably the best part about it. It's just for the simple fact that, one, it's new content, and it's content that is actually fun and engaging. Now, as I move on to the next topic at hand, I'm gonna go ahead and say this about the shipments and the unit situation. About, you know, many people claiming on Twitter, or saying on Twitter and Reddit, man, they had thousands upon thousands of units, and now they only left with, you know, so much. Me personally, I had like 70,000 units, and I was only left with 4,900. I heard guys say they had 200,000 units, 300,000 units. Some people even say they had 900,000 units. One dude who did say he had 900,000 units, he said he was left with 1,000 units. Unacceptable. How did we know that something like this was gonna happen? I mean, history tells the tale, you know what I'm saying? Because this company has done such things in the past upon releasing things with this game, or updates or whatever. We saw it with Kate, we saw it with Clint, we saw it with Black Panther. Okay, we knew that this update was gonna be buggy as hell. They ain't doing nothing but adding more garbage on top of the garbage that they already got in the game, which is why the game is actually bad. You know what I'm saying? You guys fail to realize that y'all have a foundation that y'all can build upon, and y'all consistently or going against yourselves in this area. And it just shows me one thing, and it should show all of you who's playing this game one thing. These developers, Crystal Dynamics, does not care about making this game. That nobody play testing this game, the game crashing people. See, I had one crash last night when I was playing with Spider-Man. I went to do a dodge, and as I dodged the laser, the game crashed on me. That was the only issue I had with crashing. But hell, you tell it on Reddit and Twitter, it's crashing people's PlayStation 5s and Xboxes, and they can't turn them back on. Not cool. You know what I'm saying? We're not even gonna talk about the in-game bugs, which I'm sure everybody is experiencing, but you got those few chosen ones that just act like it don't happen. Those hypocrites who say, nah, I didn't see anything, I don't know what you're talking about, I'm not having any issues. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Stop. Alright. So yeah, the game is just horribly buggy. I mean, I wish I'd have been able to find that clip where last night I thought I got it. Maybe I did and I overlooked it, but I'll just throw a short up or something later showing you. Dude, I got stuck in the spider shooter animation while I was web slinging. So half my damn body, my upper half of my body, would look like I was shooting webs. You know what I'm saying? With the projectiles, and the other half, you can see my damn legs just swelling and flailing all over the goddamn place. I mean, the game's buggy. Enemies that are spawning under the map still, enemies that I'm webbing to walls that aren't there. I guess that must be one of those invisible barriers my projectiles get stuck on. I mean, dude, you name it, it's happened yesterday. I streamed this game for at least a whole 8 hours, maybe 6 to 7 hours yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's everything that I ran into. Now, as far as gameplay with Spider-Man goes, man, come on. They did the job. He feels like Spider-Man. He is a unique character in the game. He has a different traversal, a different combat mechanic. Yeah, it may be similar to Black Panther or Black Widows to some extent, but nonetheless, he is still his own character. I'm still leveling him up, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if anybody else told y'all, but I know Tony Bean mentioned it in the video I watched his earlier, and another guy, a friend of mine, sent me a link basically saying that, hey, if you leveling up Spider-Man, don't collect your campaign, don't focus on your campaign missions until you get to level 100, because the gear you're going to get is going to be hero gear. It's going to be spectacular gear. But if you do it before, if you finish the mission before you get to 100, you won't be able to level up that gear because of the way that the new gear system, leveling system, it works. Now, I'm gonna let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect thing I want to get into, because of all the things that came into the game yesterday, this one right here had to be the one that irked me the most. You know what I'm saying? And I watched the other day as well, because it put my teammate of mine in a bind. He was trying to level up Kate Bishop, and he was to the point where he was at 125, and he could not get the gear. He couldn't start the raid because he wasn't high enough level. He couldn't get the gear to drop to help him get to level 150 so he could run the gear, because once you get to this point past 100, you have to start condensing gear or consuming gear, higher level gear. Now you tell me how this sounds. You consume higher level gear for legendary. You consume exotic gear. You take your exotic piece and you put it into your legendary piece, and that only pushes the legendary piece to its cap, which is what, 140? Not even that, because I tried it out. I used a few epic pieces to pump into whatever I could. The system is flawed, it's broken. I'm just break that shit down, because me trying to explain the shit right here, I'm sounding like as dumb as they sounded when they was trying to explain that shit on the dev stream. When I told them, man, I was telling people that shit sound like they trying to explain physics to somebody and they couldn't even understand it. After doing some digging, we come to find out that we played a game like this before, when it had this kind of gear system, leveling system. That game was Tom Clancy's Breakpoint. They had a similar leveling system that nobody liked, and this is the system this system mirrors that system. It makes no sense, and let me explain why before anybody want to jump down in the comments saying you just don't understand how it works. Bruh, no, I don't understand how it works. No, I don't understand how, if I'm a millionaire and I say I'm gonna go ahead and donate $500,000, or I'm gonna go ahead and give up $500,000 because I only want to have $20,000. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense, right? I don't want the 5,000. I don't want the 500,000. I'd rather the 20,000. That makes sense, right? Because what you're asking me to do is you're asking me to give up an epic piece of gear, or an exotic piece of gear with good stats, that if I wanted to level up another piece of gear, say like a legendary piece with good stats, me personally, I'm thinking to myself, okay, well then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and push this legendary to exotic, you know what I'm saying, and I'll have this gear. But I guess that's just not the way that this game is made. Me personally, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the gear system is flawed and it's broken. It makes it harder for you to level up. None of the gear that you can level up, it drops till after 100. Any of the gear that you do get, it don't give you many levels when you pumping it into your bro. What was wrong with the last system? Can anybody explain to me what was wrong with the last system? It may be some issues there. It may not have been the most perfect system, but I'm gonna tell you right now, in my opinion, it was better than this one. Because this right here, this about put me off. That system about put me off the game the other day. Now I finished this Discord and raid. And after I finished this raid, I got some about three good pieces out of there. You know what I'm saying? I got to go to 142 pieces and whatnot, and I go to try to level those pieces up, and I can't, because nothing in the damn inventory that I have, all this goddamn gear that I got in my inventory that's lower than that, is not compatible with the. I can't consume it into the gear. I don't understand that. I don't know if that's some kind of a bug or whatever. Is that shit intentional? I don't know. But you know what? Shit ain't cool. The system, and some other people out there, if you got an idea, a better idea how this system works, please explain it to me down in the comments. Because as far as I'm concerned, it makes no sense for me to have to want to give up a better piece to plump into a lesser piece to just get it up to the level cap. Man, to hell with that. It's still an epic piece of gear. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but people grind looters for the best gear, right? I mean, you need to get that. Y'all need to take a couple steps back and go work on that or something to figure it out, because I don't know if y'all even understand how it truly works. As far as the whole shipment situation goes, man, how the hell y'all plan on distributing all those units back to all these players? What, you gonna give us one lump sum and a couple of calling cards? I mean, nameplates to suffice? Oh man, well, you know what? Because we made a mistake on with the units, we're just gonna give everybody 20,000 units and 2 calling cards for Spider-Man, and maybe a recolor. Come on, man. Crystal Dynamics, I'm gonna tell you right now, like everybody else has said, to hell with all you shields, to hell with anybody that dropped down in the comments talking about, oh man, you just hate it while you play the game if you don't like it. Bro, I play this game because, one, I like the combat system. It's two, bitch, I paid for it. And that's my whole problem. I paid for this shit, and you motherfuckers is acting like I didn't. Like I don't have the right to say anything about this game, whether when something's wrong or it's not performing the way it needs to perform. I think not. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, I mean, shit. Like I said, I still got some Spider-Man leveling to do. You know, power leveling them up, seeing what he's completely about, and I give you a full breakdown on what I believe how I feel about the character once I'm finished leveling them up or whatnot. But as far as everything else goes, besides the raid and Spider-Man, I mean, shit, bro. It wasn't good. The bugs on top of bugs on top of bugs on top of more bugs, and a shitty loot system that's just, it don't work. Man, I had a crew of people ready to play with me yesterday. They didn't even want to play anymore after they got to looking at the system, because hell, they couldn't figure out how to level up. I don't you don't disrespect my people. Ain't nobody stupid that's playing games, so you can put that shit on your ass, gonna get told to fuck off. My crew ain't dumb. We play these games. The people who are dumb are the people who sitting up here thinking that ain't nothing wrong with this game when it clearly is. But you know what? Whatever, to each his own. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I probably will be kicking up a stream today, finishing off Spider-Man and whatnot, and we can talk more about the game and all the update there. Feel free to like the video, subscribe, and all that stuff. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. It's free. You know what I'm saying? At least that's free. Go ahead and subscribe to your boy, and you can watch me play the game if you don't want to play it anymore. You just want to sit back and watch this bullshit unfold before your eyes with me. By all means, guys, y'all take it easy. Have a good day. Stay safe out there. Yeah, and I'm out this, man. What is this guy doing out here? That's crazy. I'm looking out the window. This dude just took my whole attention. I'm stopping in front of my house, bro. Nah, ladies, guys, y'all take it easy. Y'all have a good one. I'm Beanie. Y'all, I'm out. Peace.